Hi, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. This is an impromptu live stream. I was supposed to have a video done for you guys today, but I did not get a chance to make one. It's been a lot going on. It's been a very busy week, and I haven't even had a chance to finish painting my wall. I tried something out and it did not work out for me, but nevertheless, I'm here. I know y'all don't care about that. Y'all not going to judge me. Anyway, I'm here to talk about parenting tips. Parents, I know it is stressful, especially with the holiday season, trying to work extra jobs, trying to provide and give your child maybe the best Christmas, the best Hanukkah, the best Kwanzaa possible. It can be challenging. Kids can test you. Kids will test you and go as far as you allow them to go as well. I just had a situation where my child was not doing something that I wanted him to do. And this is the second time today. It frustrated me beyond measure. I'm human. I'm not perfect. I'm a YouTuber. I'm human. He was being so it was like intentionally rude to me. And I feel like I'm the mother. I made you. I'm the matriarch. You're going to listen to me. You're going to respect me. I am a queen to you. You should view me as such. And if you do not, then there is something wrong. I made him go to his room. We was gonna watch Charlie Brown, have nice hot chocolate. I don't know if he's tired or whatnot, but he did not do what I asked him to do, and it frustrated me because it was the second time. And sometimes these kids today think that they paying bills. You would think that they paying bills, they going to jobs, they bringing home income, they're carrying their weight to carry on a household, and they're not. Especially when they can't even drive, they can't even work. They can't barely can talk, just learn to walk. These kids are can be a bit too much. And you have to stay in control. Me, you know, I lost my cool a little bit. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't want to be cool. I'll say being cool for the fines. Leave that for happy days. I'm not trying to be cool. I'm trying to be respected. And the thing about parenting is you have to get a hold of this now while they are young. You have to get to them and make sure that you are raising a good, law abiding citizen who is going to be respectful to you and other people now, while you have control over their minds, while you are able to teach them and parent them before they get run off and get buck wild and a buck wild child running wild. I don't know. You have to do it now because you do not want the police people to discipline them. Get to your child before they do. That's what my dad says. And the situation, you know, could it have been handled differently? Yes, it could have. But the way I was feeling, it's like recently, I don't know if it's at this age where it's like an ongoing form of testing me. And I just had one too many tests. Tip number one, let me just tell you this. Make sure you think about the things that you say to your child because you cannot take them back. Okay. You have to take time to pause and think about things. I said, go upstairs. I can't do this right now. Made him go upstairs. I calmed down for a little bit. I went in his room and I forgot what I said. I said something. I said, I just want to, I looked at him and said, pray for you. Sometimes parents, we can say the wrong things, but I told him that I wanted to pray for him because anything else that I anything else would be uncivilized and just like me going, mommy going bonkers. So make sure you take time to pause between the words that you say. Number two, start taking away privileges. If people are on iPads all day, take that out. Don't let them be on a PS4, PS5 all day. That is a privilege and should be treated as some. Some people let their children go ahead and use it like it's an everyday thing where they can just use it as a leisure, and I mean, I understand there's a whole gaming worlds and everything, but people kids need to be taught that some things are privileges. This is not automatically given to you. So I took my son's iPad tonight. So no more iPad time. Those privileges, I'm telling you, they help. They work. I work also um with children in education, and I see some of the children that I work with, let's just say the tones of voices that I hear throughout the course of a day with me or other teachers is can be unacceptable. It can be downright frustrating, but they're not your kids. They're not your kids. But I know in the back of my mind, I said, "Ooh, I don't never want my child to be like that." So when I see any reminiscing of any of that type of behavior in my household, I have to put a stop to it quick in the no, nip it in the bud, in the little buttocks. You have to nip it down because things can get out of hand. Okay. So when you work, it's like I work with children 24/7. I work with them during the day, I work with them at night. And I'm never stop teaching. So I just say, for those people who work with children, I tip my hat to you. I understand the pain. I understand the struggle where it can, and you have to go home and take care of your own kids. I get it. It can be hard. It can be challenging, and you have more expertise because you work with children for a living. But yet, it could be challenging because you work with children all the time, and you don't get a break. So I'm going to move on to number 3. My number 3 tip is to make sure bathroom or step away from the child. Sometimes you have to lock yourself in a room and just calm down and use a coping mechanism. And that's okay. We need to just walk away and get away. I mean, now if your child is small and can't fend for themselves, I'm not talking about that. They make sure they're tended to. But when you need to make sure that they're safe and you need to take a couple of minutes in the bathroom to just regroup, get a drink of water, some hot tea, stress relief tea, or whatever you got to do it. Go away. Sometimes you don't either you have to tell your child to move away from you or you have to get away yourself. And it's best because the child may continue to irritate you in that moment, and that might not be a good sight if it happens. You have to remove one of y'all have to be removed from the situation, or you or them. I don't know if you have ones or multiples, but I suggest removing until you can regroup. I say 5 minutes or so and try to come back. I say number 4, always make sure that you teach your children why you got upset. Because if you're just going to yell at them and go, it's like, wow, I just get yelled at and go. And that's all that happens. And I don't even understand what I did this wrong. As a child, I'm saying they might not understand. So it is as you parents, those who are in work with children and those who don't work with children, just regular day-to-day, everyday parents, you have to teach your children too. You have to be teachers and let them know that what you did was not okay. Mommy or daddy reacted this way because it hurt them. It made me feel this way, fill in the blank. It made me feel that way, so that they understand. Because I see the mistakes that some parents make. They just yell at their child and just like, "Oh, I'm just so mad," and don't go back and address the situation. Now, that's not discipline. That's just getting angry. You want to teach your child. You want to let your child know what they did. You want to let your child know that you love them. Hugs are necessary after you discipline. Hugs and love. They need that because parenting and discipline comes out of love. And you have to let them know that you mean well. You want them to do well. So you're going to do well and let them know um, why things are happening. I know I grew up hearing some of my family members and even sometimes from my own parents, you don't ask me why. You just do what I say, you know. But I get it. That's culture. That may be a cultural thing. Some at some different Different cultures may do different things. I know when I grew up, I heard that. I heard friends getting that, cousins and things like that. However, you do have to let them know why you are disciplining them because they won't know. And they may turn around and do it again, and it's going to only frustrate you more. So we need to inform them out of love. Everything is out of love, nothing is out of anger and out of spite. Kids, if you already have stress and parents are already stressed with other things going on in their life, other situations going on, it's easy to take things out on your child. It is so easy to do that. And I'm here to tell you that is not the way. It's hard. It takes a lot of practice, a lot of patience, a lot of self discipline. If you're going to discipline your child, you have to have self discipline as well. So you have to make sure that you don't intertwine the fact that you can't pay your bills at the end of the month and you don't have your man, or your breakup, somebody just broke up with you, you're going through a bad breakup, does not be taken out on your child because it's not your child's fault that that person was cheating on you or doing whatever they was doing, or and it's not your child's fault that you mismanaged your money where you cannot pay your bills. So our life problems do not have to um have our child be the everlast punching bag of your problems. Your child should not be that punching bag. They should be there to love. They should be there for your happiness. And it may not be happy times. And even if you can't be nurturing because you're going through something, because what did I say at the beginning of this video? I'm human. You're human. And I would not expect people to act anything different. But you have to get a hold of yourself and recognize where your anger lies from. And 9 out of 10 times, I mean, we all do it as parents. We've been in situations where we've been frustrated in life from other things going on, and accidentally, you happen to have your child suffer the brunt of what you're going through. It is not their fault. So, I just wanted to hop on here and give you guys some parenting tips. Um one of the things I'm gonna end with something light. One of the things that I'm working on is my son baby. I'm sorry. I'll call my son baby. And I told my son, every time I call you baby, I'm gonna put 10 cents in your jar. So uh let me put 10 cents in your jar. I think today was up to 60 cents. So I try to make things fun where we both can work on things together. And that was actually part of the reason why I got a little frustrated. Stem from there. He had said something. It was just, I don't know, back and forth. I'm not going to go into it because that's none of y'all business. But I'm just letting y'all know what it was about. It was just about, something fun that I was trying to do with him that, he was getting a little out of hand, accidentally like kicked me in the head by accident, and it was frustrating also too. So you boys are at this rambunctious, my son is at this rambunctious age where boys can be a little wild and can be a little all over the place, and I was frustrated. But that's neither here nor there. What the reason is, I'm just saying parenting and some tips for parenting are the ones that I've just mentioned. We all get frustrated, like the holidays are stressful and we want to stay in control because of our emotions and our feelings, because we can't let them get out of whack, because if we do, we see that the children see that, the children gets out of whack too. And we don't want wacky kids and wacky parents isn't a good mix. So it doesn't make for a very sane household. So let's all try to stay in control of our emotions as much as possible. Let's do our breathing. Let's do our walkaways. Let's do our explaining to our children what's going on so they'll understand, so we can try to eliminate the problem. Even if it happens again, at least you told them. And, let's just, take our time, think about our words, make sure you do pauses. Like I said, I told my child, I'm just going to pray for you because I, if they, I, it works for me too. If I can't say nothing nice, I can't say nothing at all. So, You go ahead and you enjoy the rest of your day. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. I love you guys. Make sure you're watching my videos. Uh, if you guys want to see anything or more content from me, make sure you let me know. Email me, drop a comment in the comment section, what you have questions about, what you want to see. I'm here to deliver for you because I am for you. I want this channel to grow and take off, and I know it will. And it's getting toward the end of the year. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure that you do. And all right, thank you. Bye.